Hey guys, System here, and this is Rustic Waters 2. And in between episodes, the pack was released and you can download it now. You can go get it. It is on Curse. I'll have the download link down in the description and go pick it up for yourself. Enjoy this pack as I am. So that is awesome. Everyone gets the pack now. So that is pretty cool. Went ahead and worked on this setup here. So I made some more sluices as well as I went ahead and threw some hoppers underneath, because you can actually kind of drop items on top of these sluices and have them picked up by the hoppers. Like if I drop this fish turd here, automatically goes in the chest. So that handles auto pickup. We're gonna do the thing where it does the auto poking of the pumps for us, but pretty cool either way. And I did I guess like 3 more stacks of gravel and dirt in between episodes as well. You can also see I'm also very hungry here. We're gonna go ahead and deal with that in a second, but that's the thing. I want to show you what else has got to change in the versions, right? So we're on a different version than I was originally. Is this, did I actually grab everything? No, I didn't grab these diamonds. Let's go ahead and put these diamonds in here. This was actually from a anvil quest, because I made an item here. I'll show that in a second. But there's quests here now for food. So we have these trail mix one. He combined this one into one. This was 2 separate ones before with these, right? But he combined it into one. This one over here, you have new foods here. They're actually really easy to make and pretty good, right? So one of them is this meringue brownie. Let's actually go ahead and get a bunch of sugar here. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab that there. And this was from the original, I guess, what is this called? Rustic Waters. There you go. But they're pretty good food. 17 covered it, so you can get your buff over 80. Pretty easy with that one. Then there's this trail mix as well, which we can also make really easy. Just need some kind of berry, 2 kinds of seeds. Doesn't even have to be the same kind of seed. Then some sugar. Go ahead and make that one. And that one is 13.5% satisfied. So between the two, you'll be able to maintain your buffs right in here really easily. So that is actually really cool and really awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop that. I was just growing grapes over here too, so just doing the grape thing. So anyway, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and drop that off. What else did change in between episodes too? This one here. He added a quest here for the tool belt. Tool belt's a really awesome little item. It takes not too much to make it. He also gives you a free pouch when you make it. Basically what this thing does, if you set up the hotkeys, you basically get this little kind of radio wheel where you can go ahead and access your different tools, right? So if I go ahead and go to, I think I set this button, there you go. And take the tool belt off this kind of special little slot here, which is awesome. The way you set these controls too is in here category, you go to tool and belt, tool belt. It's right here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Is it this one? Is it this one? Cycle tool. No. Category. There you go. Right here. You want the open belt inventory one. So I set that to 2. I think that was R by default and I had conflicts and I didn't want to change it. And the swap tool, I think it was on Z by default. And it had conflicts, so I had to disable a couple. But just make sure those keys are just set to 1. Go ahead and grab your tool belt there. So just like thus, pick it out. Go ahead and pull it out here. You just kind of access all your items, put what you want in here, right? So just kind of store it in there. Then when you have the radio set up, just hold the button. I guess I have to equip that first, right? Put it back in the slot. There you go. Do that. Pull them out. I can put them back in with the insert. And depending on what slot you pull them out, so I put the sword there to go over here. I can't insert it. I actually have to go back to that slot and insert it there. But good way of accessing all your tools. And in time, as we get more gold, I'll be able to add more pouches to that as well and have more tools in there. So really cool thing there. Outside of that, what else changed here? Anything else? I'm trying to remember if other things changed in between here. Not too much. Oh, I got some reward chests too. I just wanted to make sure I was with you guys before I open these ones. So go ahead and grab these. Then there was another one over here. So we got that. Looks like we got a boomerang, which is awesome. And we also got this one over here. This is for the anvil. I only need the anvil to put the pouch onto the tool belt. So I need to combine the tool belt with the pouch that he gave you. That way you get 1 more slot, because otherwise you only have 2. So that's the thing. Got a couple of enchantment books here too. We got Feather Falling, and we got Channeling. That'd be cool. We got Trident actually, but not gonna worry about that right now. And the boomerang, I've never used this thing before. What mod is this from? It's a Spartan weaponry one. That's it. Just kind of. That's kind of neat. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty cool. The way it kind of bounces off everything and comes back to you, like that. And this sword is 7.75 damage. We'll actually keep that one around. And we got some chili, saw's powder, a rapier. Actually, rapiers are awesome because they cut through armor. No, they do double damage against things without armor, and they're really fast, right? I think that's really fast. Yeah, that's a good little weapon there. And we got some fluid cables. So all really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and drop that off right now. And that's cool. Other than that, a couple other quests kind of moved around. So I know there's one here. There used to be the coke oven, but the coke oven is now right here. So it's right there. So that's pretty much everything that changed. So that is cool. First thing I want to go ahead and do here, though, is go ahead and probably finish off the automation over here. We got these as a reward for doing something. I can't remember, but we're going to use them for the automation. And I think that's actually all we need for the automation. So let's go ahead and get that done here. Then we'll have our full automation here for our sluicing, right? So let's go ahead and grab these. Do that. Probably go ahead and make them like 3 high. Oops. We'll have to fix that in a second. That was totally derpy. These things are really awesome, actually. These, what are they called here? Encased drives. Go ahead and spin this puppy. Spin that puppy. And then I guess I want to spin it this way. Now, why don't you go this way? There you go. Awesome. There you go. These things can move rotational force in different directions. So it can have an input in one direction, an output in another direction. So it's really cool for this kind of automation here. Then we're going to go ahead and grab these deployers. Go ahead and get them down. Probably 2 there. Have to get them spun around the right way, but that shouldn't be too bad. Probably have to spin them once on the bottom, right? So something like that. Oh, I'm going to have to actually do this. Go ahead and put that one there. Go ahead and get this one down. Go ahead and spin that. And spin that right there. That should be already auto-clicking these, right? So it should be building up time. We'll be able to see it on these ones here in a second. So should be fully have this automated now. So which is really awesome because we even have item collection as well, right? So this is pretty much all done. So you see there the time's actually going up as it gets kind of clicked there or poked by the deployers. And that is pretty much the whole automation. Also through this here too. So this kind of shows you how much stress is on the system. Also I added more sales there too. I should say that I added 28 more just so we didn't have to worry about it for a while. But yeah, this kind of just gives you an idea how much stress is on the system, where it's going to be overstressed and stop working. But not that big a deal right now. Will be before too long because we're going to start stressing the puppy out. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of resources here. So that, maybe that as well. And we should have this fully automated. Although also another thing to mention here is that the dirt now I think can drop lead is another option, another resource that I could actually get now. So you will be getting lead and I'll just start getting lead now. So that is pretty cool as well. Anyway, you start dropping that stuff in here. We should start seeing our resources just automatically come in. And we don't have to do anything anymore except for come along and actually feed this. And in time, I guess, we'll be able to auto feed that if we have to. I'm not really sure what we're doing long term for resources in this pack yet. But anyway, there's our first crushed lead, and that was from the dirt. So that is pretty cool. And that is our entire automation right there. So not bad at all. Another thing I did was, I guess, go ahead and smelt some stuff down. So I have a whole bunch of string. I did that. Oh, another thing you'll have that I did not have previously in the videos was this here. Before, you were supposed to have to smelt these down. You get 4. It wasn't working. So we went ahead and switched it over. So it's just craft now. So you craft the logs and you get a whole bunch of wood. So if you're running out of wood, just grab your logs, man. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's go ahead and pull this stuff out. Here you go. I need that. I need that. I need this. I need that thing. We got all the stuff. I'll just put a log up there. I meant to do that. Don't pretend. I'm just going to leave that log there too. Seems like a good place for it. Let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. Go ahead and drop some stuff off here. Probably in here. There you go. Got a whole bunch of resources ready to go. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and do a coke oven. So we're going to go ahead and do a coke oven real quick. We're going to need some sand. So let's go ahead and grab that. We might do the kiln as well at the same time. Just get it out of the way. But anyway, we'll do like 16. And I think we need like another like 4 or 8. I'll just grab 8 because I'm not sure either way. Grab that. Then I think we need clay as well. So let's go ahead and grab some clay. And with this, we'll be able to hopefully go ahead and automate the creosote as well. So that's kind of the plan of what I'm working for right here. Working towards, I should say. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab some coke brick. I think I actually have it pinned right here. Here we go. We need 27 of these. So let's kind of watch it because I usually make too many. That looks good right there. Then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and make the kiln as well because that'll be able to handle a lot of our alloys really easy. So let's go ahead and grab that right there. I haven't even looked at the blast furnace. What do we need for that? Blast furnace right there. We'll do that after the mixer. We are going to do the mixer a little later. Anything else I want to grab right now too? Oh yeah, the market. We should get the market before we actually set these up too. Just because the market's going to make it so. I think I need 6 of these. There we go. Grab them. So we can actually start spending money. Although I don't know what I'm going to spend money on yet. But we need some red dye. So let's go ahead and do this. There you go. This is the way you kind of do your dye here. You do 3 of these fire coral in here. There you go. No. Is that good? I only got 1. Did I only put 5 in there? No, there you go. There's my last one there. Awesome. Go ahead and grab ourselves some wool. I have some wool right here, right? We need 2 of them. That is good. Go ahead and combine those all together, hopefully. Sweet. And then go ahead and make ourselves some carpets like thus. And then we should be able to make the market, hopefully. Oh, we need some wood, though. Let's go ahead and grab 3 logs. That looks good. And then hopefully grab ourselves some oak fences. We can't because we're poor. Where my actual regular wood here? We have some right there. There you go. Go ahead and try making some fences again. Sweet. And then finally a market. And this may make a big sound now. So big sound warning. So there we go. We finish off first chapter. I'm just going to put this puppy down. And this is going to be the market where you can actually spend your money. Now, Bullyman has put himself in the pack. So Bullyman, there he is. He was the maker of the pack. And he works the market for us. And in here, you buy all kinds of different spawn eggs. So there's actually like a massive amount of them. These ones take cerulean essence, which I'm not sure how you get yet. Then there's the one for the coin trade. So all kinds of different ingots, different materials, strainers, stuff like that. I think there's even a diamond sluice. Another cool one I saw in here was way down here. Advanced repair chest. Repairs 1 durability on item every 3 seconds. So you can take your damaged items, throw them in there, and just get repaired up. And as you kill mobs and stuff, I think they'll drop that stuff as well. I even saw a diamond furnace down there. That's actually pretty cool too. Where was that? That was down here. I want to know how much that one was. 220, so 40 bucks. Either way, we'll work on that later on. So that is the thing. Let's go ahead and grab the kiln and the coke furnace here. Coke oven, I should say. Go ahead and grab some of our coal, because I will need that. Because this is going to make it so we don't have to manually do creosote anymore, right? Because that has been a pain. And we're going to fully automate this in a couple minutes here. I just need to go craft a couple more things once this is initially set up. So anyway, go ahead and pop that there. Might as well grab the kiln as well. We'll pop that right here. There you go. Grab ourselves our hammer. Do I have my hammer on me? I think my hammer is actually in my engineering table. Oh, that's another big change too, actually. Go into here. Go to a tragic start here. Before, you had to make this table over here, the basic crafting table. Now he skipped that and jumped straight to that. So you can actually go straight to the engineer's crafting table. You don't have to wait for it like I do. And then you'll have this nice internal crafting here to kind of help you out a little bit. So that was a nice little change there. What did we get over there? 20 whole bucks, man. We're rich. What did we get over here too? Got ourselves a toolbox. This was a suggestion I gave him. I'm so happy he did it. This thing is actually really awesome. So when you're working with crate, right, you get all these items. So you're carrying around all these different items from crate all the time, especially these ones here, like the cogs, right, and the gearboxes and your cased chain drives, probably the, mechanical belts and this stuff here. This makes it so you can just access them all the time. And if you put them in your inventory, kind of sit them here, go ahead and drop them off like that. If you go to options, controls, and go to, what is this thing called? A toolbox, right? Toolbox, I think I set a key for it. I set this key because it was on something that had conflicts, but I just put it to this key here. It says access nearby toolboxes. But basically, if I'm a little ways away from it, I can still access it. So I can just hit the key, brings up a little menu here, access all the stuff. You can see on your bar what items came from the toolbox as well. Then you just go ahead and drop the stuff back off too when you're done. So really, really useful item. Also, I didn't grab my hammer, did I? So let's go grab my hammer here. Being a full-on dirt. There we go, got our hammer. That's cool. Do I have my coal? We do. And we are in pretty fine form. So coke oven, like I said, it's going to be for making coal coke. So you go to here, go to use on this right here. Hunt down the coke oven. Should be over here somewhere. Where is it at? If I was a coke oven, I would be right here. It takes coal, turns it into coal coke, and gives you 500 millibuckets of creosote oil every time it goes through the process. Going to save you from having to make it as much, which is awesome, because I made 2 more stacks in between episodes too. I guess you have to right-click on the top right one for this, middle one for this one. This one will just make it so we do alloys like Inbar. So another one we're going to need pretty soon, an alloy. It's going to be Inbar, and we'll be able to just do that here. So we just smelt down our iron or nickel, and we just combine it here. So really easy way to do our early alloys, and that'll help us out as well. So awesome. So the next thing I think we're going to do is fully automate the, let's go ahead and pick that up. You just left-click that too, which is actually really cool. You don't drop on the ground like that though. We're going to go ahead and fully automate the creosote. So I want to make the creosote when it comes out of here, it gets automatically turned into treated wood because I don't think we need the pure creosote for anything in particular. So we're going to go ahead and craft a couple more things here. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that done. So I just realized we have everything we need to actually go ahead and open up another area in the base. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think that's going to finish off a chapter as well. So there you go. We have our third area just like that. So that is our third one. And I think we'll be close to our next one before long too. Then we'll just have the one up in the ceiling, which will be our big one for later on. So that is actually really cool. Go ahead and get this lit up here. Go ahead, oh, not F3, we want to F7 this puppy. There you go. Go ahead and get this lit up. Then we'll go ahead and do our automation on our creosote and kind of look at what we're going to do after that. Probably set up the mixer after that, actually. That'll probably be the next one. All right, go ahead and do that. Get this lit up. You need to get this lit up. Like I said, they are big mosquitoes that'll spawn in your base, and they're horrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and deal with this here. I did go do a little bit of crafting here. So I made some of this redstone glass, which is just redstone and glass. I used the frame glass, actually. I think it has to be the frame glass. There's some other ones here, too. I don't know how you do these ones. I have no idea. There's like a palm one I saw. There's a weird palm glass, actually. So where's that one at? Crystal palm. Yeah, this one takes palm sticks. So I guess if you had some palm sticks, you could do this one, the palm blanks. But I did this one. Anyway, go ahead and grab that. With this, we're going to go ahead and make some of these electron tubes. I think I would need about 10 of them today. So let's do that. We only needed 8 for the quest there. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. Got ourselves a silk touch book from that one, which is awesome. This one over here, we got ourselves another hub key fragment. So that is cool. So we only need one more now, so that's good. Go ahead and drop that off. Then we're going to go ahead and make a mixer. So the mixer is going to be something we're going to use in a bit. But the main thing I want from it right now is the spout, because I don't think we can make the spouts right now. So if we go here and look at the spouts here, they actually take 12 crafters. So we're going to do that in a little bit, but this will just let me kind of skip ahead and get this done, right? So go ahead and do the thing that we need to do, basically, which is automate the creosote. Let's go ahead and put 5 of you in there. That looks good, right? So one more. There you go. Then grab ourselves the mixer bit, which was the whisk. Awesome. Then we should be able to have enough fasteners now to get this done. So that's good. Then go ahead and grab some cogwheels. I didn't see this part. Let's go ahead and grab some cogs. I should just go ahead and make a bunch of shafts too, because you need them nonstop. But anyway, go ahead and grab you. Grab some extra cogwheels just in case we need them. And then go ahead and grab this as well. So that is good. So I think that's everything we need there. We may need another one of those big cogs too. So let's actually just practically grab that for later. That's good. With this, we should be able to automate creosote. Actually, we can't. I just lied. We need fluid pipe. Let's go ahead and grab that. Actually, I'm kind of curious. We got this fluid cable too, right? So this stuff here, that takes gold. That's too expensive right now, so we'll drop that off. I just want to use the piping that we can kind of make easily. I know I could just use that stuff, but at the same time, I want to make this stuff here. We need a little bit of nickel, though. I think it was 6, so grab that. Go ahead and grab... We'll just make 2 sets of it. There you go. Go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and grab that there. Then we'll also need a pipe wrench, and we'll need a tiny bit more iron, and then we are ready to go with our automation, right? So that is that. That looks good. And then I also need these here, these brass funnels. So this is just a electrode, a couple brass ingots, and a dried kelp. Awesome. And that's everything we need. So to automate this is super easy. So we'll just kind of come over here. Oh, we need one more item. Totally forgot. We need a depot. Also, my difficulty keeps creeping up. It's up to 14 now. That's going to be the mob. The mobs over time are going to get stronger and stronger when we finally have to go out and kind of go around the countryside. But that's a thing. Also need a basin later too. So let's go ahead and just make the basin. Go ahead and grab that. That is a quest as well. We'll kind of go ahead and check what it got us in a couple seconds here. But to automate this thing should be super easy. So we got a spout as a reward. So let's grab that. We also got a 5 coin. So let's go ahead and grab that. So we're going to grab the spout now. Go ahead and just throw it on top of the furnace here. Go ahead and grab a fluid pipe, pop it right there. With that wrench we made, we go ahead and set the extract on this end right here. Then the creosote will go in there. You can see there's 1 bucket. With that, we go ahead and grab a depot. Go ahead and pop that there. Go ahead and grab ourselves some hoppers. So we'll need a hopper here. Let's actually pick that up. Go ahead and grab a chest. This will be for feeding oak. Then this one over here, actually, let's go ahead and grab some oak real quick and get it kind of buffered. And this is going to automatically make it for us and deposit it into a chest, which will be awesome, actually. Did I actually? Yes, I did. Okay. Go ahead and get that into there. Then we need to do a little bit of filtering here so we could kind of set the extract. Now, the one problem with this kind of depot here is we tried to just hopper out of it. It'll pull the oak and the creosote out of it, or sorry, the treated wood out of it. So we need to filter it. So we use one of these brass funnels to do that, basically. So we pop that there. Go ahead and grab ourselves this here. Go. We already got 59 of it. Anyway, that's cool. I must have had some of that in my inventory or something. There's no way we just had 59. Anyway, let's go ahead and break this here. With that, we'll go ahead and grab another hopper. Let's go ahead and grab that hopper. Put it right there. Make sure it's actually aimed this way. That is good. Go ahead and grab a chest. Pop it right here. And now all we have to do is set the direction on this thing. You see right now that arrow is going towards the table. we want it to go the opposite direction. So basically we just take a wrench, do that there, and every time it gets a treated wood, it'll just get dropped off into here and just automate that, right? So I just fill this up with a whole bunch of oak. As long as there's coal in here, it is good to go. Now we're not producing enough coal to kind of feed this non-stop, but I'll just kind of manually run over, grab our coal, pop it in here, make sure there's enough oak, and there you go, just automated treated wood just like that. I think it takes 125 millibuckets per treated wood, so that's kind of the cost there. One more thing we should do here while we're here is go ahead and grab one more hopper, because we can actually do the extraction of the coal coke as well, which is going to be used for making steel later as well. So go ahead and grab you, grab you. We grabbed nothing. I think we dropped everything. I'm not too worried about that stuff though. Let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, we actually got one of them. Go ahead and grab that. Pop that right there. Now the coal coke will go down there too. So that handles all that extraction, and that is a really simple little automation there. So that is actually really cool. While we're doing this, actually, I have, what do I have in here? Do I have, no, I want some of the nickel and the iron, right? So let's go ahead and grab that. Actually, I need to go ahead and probably smelt down another stack of this because we are just burning through our iron like it's nothing. There you go. Get that in there. And then with that, probably start making invar. So the invar, go ahead and check that out real quick. Just kind of get that being produced because we will need it at some point. It's going to be used for the diving armor and stuff like that, right? So it's 2 iron to every 1 nickel. So how many do I actually want to make here? Let's make, if I do something like that, then like 16. We get 3 per 2, I think is the way it works. So yeah, I need, what, 16 of these? Let's go ahead and do that. That'll get us a nice little kind of start load of it, right? So that, go ahead and drop that in there, then that in there. And I guess we'll steal not that at all, because that's very expensive. Go ahead and steal some charcoal here. This stuff, that sounds good. Now I'll start the creation of that as well. So that'll be another thing that we are producing that we're going to need kind of move forward. So that is cool. Now, next thing we should probably do is go ahead and grab the mixer and start working on the blast furnace so we can start making steel with this coal coke, right? So the way we're going to do that, I guess, is grab the mechanical here and figure out how we're going to do this. I would like to use it right here, I think. Where could I do it? I could do there. Do I have any of them? Actually, I have my toolbox on me, right? Go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pump that right there. We'll need a gearbox probably. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab ourselves a wrench. Probably rotate this once. That looks good. Then probably 2. Where would I need to have it at? So if I had the mixer right here, I could put the base in there, but that'd be kind of messy. Guess I could do it with 2 gearboxes. Let me go grab another gearbox here real quick, because if so, we could do this pretty clean. Go ahead and grab a gearbox. So gear, hunt that down. We have one right here. Need some more casings. We have nothing, man. Can I go ahead and grab this stuff? There you go. Go ahead and grab you. Grab ourselves, what did I need on that actually? Just the casings, right? There you go, that's good. Got ourselves a gearbox. Fantastic. And then I'll have to set this to a vertical. That's fine. And that should make it so we can access that power pretty easy. And I have it at the correct height where I want it. So just like that. Then I'd probably, actually you have to do this one weird. Oh, I didn't need that other gearbox at all. All I needed to do was this here. There you go. That is the perfect height right there for it. Because the mechanical mixer has to be powered horizontally, basically is what I'm trying to say here. Then we go ahead and grab the basin, pop it right there. Then we go ahead and look at the recipe for the blast brick. So let's look at blast here. Go ahead and grab that. It's a weird recipe too. So it takes the fish turd, sand, and clay. We need 27, so we need 18, 18, and 9. So let's go ahead and grab everything we need here and get this done. And in the process, you'll see how this machine works as well, which is also a bonus. So we need 9 of that. We need 16 of this. Then a whole bunch of clay, or 18 of this, right? Go ahead and grab you. Then it was clay blocks, I believe, right? So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get you out of there. Grab you. And then we should be able to just combine that, and that should be the right amount. That's cool. And we are good to go to do our mixing. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty awesome, and pretty easy way to kind of get automated here. This thing actually looks cool too. I'm actually quite happy with how that turned out. Go ahead and toss this stuff in here. So we just do that, that, and that. Everything will go in there. As long as you have the proper numbers in there, it'll just start mixing, doing its thing. Got the advancement for mixing it up because we're just that awesome. And yeah, we'll just get this done here. Should be able to hold shift here and kind of see it kind of do its thing. It's going through it. It's mixing it up. And then we get our blast brick. And I'll have to go ahead and grab our hammer here real quick, because we're going to have to perform another multi-block, and you need your hammer for that. There we go. We got our last recipe there. We'll go ahead and set this one up over here somewhere. Let's actually just pull all this stuff out. Apparently, the mechanical arm was a quest, which is kind of odd because we got one as a reward, but I guess that doesn't matter. Go ahead and throw this here. Go ahead and get all this stuff down. And I'm not sure if this one can be automated with Great. It might be able to be automated with Great. So we probably got to have a light spot on the top of this. So let's actually deal with that right away. Here you go. Then we don't have to worry about any spawns up there. Go ahead and grab ourselves our hammer. Right click this puppy. And we're good to go here. Now all we have to do with this one actually is super simple. Let's go ahead and grab that. Grab ourselves some coal coke. Then we'll need a little bit of iron as well. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. That's just going to start making steel for us. So moving forward, when we need steel, we'll have to, I guess, keep putting, coal coke and iron in here. But we'll just do that over time. Then we'll have all the steel we need, hopefully. You can't automate this one, like I said. Like, you can't hopper into it or hopper out of it. There's an upgraded version, but I think it takes, if it's still the same here, this one, yeah, it's going to take you 27 steel to get to the better one anyway. So that is cool, and that is awesome. So next thing we'll probably do, let's actually look at our rewards here. We've got a funnel, vertical gearbox. Another key. Really? Did we get another key? That is so cool. Go ahead and grab that. With this here, we're getting all the expansions, which is awesome. Do that. Get ourselves a hub key. And then we have another expansion to the base. We actually have the entire base of the base. The lower area, I should say. There you go. Go ahead and do that. That's definitely going to have to move now. But I guess I have to go ahead and light this one up. Then we'll go ahead and get to the mechanical crafters. And with that, we'll be able to start getting into the real cool stuff. So we are definitely moving along here. So next thing we're going to go ahead and do here is go ahead and make ourselves some mechanical crafters. We need to go ahead and make them, so we're going to get them done. We need to go ahead and make 16 of them, so I need 16 of these crafting tables. Let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and check this out. I also made the brass casings already, so just more of the fasteners. Had to use 32 brass agates to go ahead and make enough of these rods here, so I got them done. And I think I have just about everything we need. I'll show you why we need 16 here in a second. Oh my goodness, how many of these do I need? I need a ton of cogwheels. I need 8 recipes, so I guess I need 16 of the cogwheels. So let's hopefully we have enough. Yeah, we got enough here. Go ahead and do that. That's awesome. I'm glad I automated the the treated wood, because we're going to burn through that stuff like it's nothing. That should be enough to make 16. If you actually go ahead and grab these and go to use on these, you'll see there's like 19 different kind of custom recipes in the pack. What the heck is that thing? A fermenter? Okay, no idea. But there's a whole bunch of recipes that we're going to need here, like a helicopter, there's a plane, the tanks, the extendo grip, all kinds of stuff that we're going to need to get to. Even the crushing wheel only takes, I guess, 12 in this pack, but 16 seems to be the magic number that we're going to need to set up here. So we got that there. I do want to go ahead and jump to one recipe right away here too. Do I have more of the aluminum? I need some more of that. Go ahead and grab you. I need some more of the glass, I think. So let's go ahead and grab that there. And hopefully we've got some glass in here as well. We do. Look at that. I think I need like 4 of this frame glass, because I want to get to this little storage system that's in the pack as well. So that is cool. I think that's everything we need with that. And then, no, I need these here too. Need some item pipes. So let's actually grab 4 of them as well. And that should be everything we need to kind of get this going. So let's go ahead and see if we can set up the crafters first, right? So we're going to have to use some of our rotational force. We kind of watch this thing too to kind of see where our levels of rotational force are going to end up at. I'll have to move that rotational power over too. So that is why I was thinking I was going to end up needing this here. I think, oh, that's totally wrong. I also just thought this hand crank, if you want to go ahead and get your saturation kind of up, you know what I mean? Like you want to drain your saturation so you can eat more food and get your buff. You should be able to right click on this. It should drain your saturation. Yeah, it drains it at a pretty good pace actually. That's actually a pretty good way of doing that. Anyway, not worried about that right now. Just thought about that. But I should be able to take a cog and put it right here. Oh no. I thought you could put these like right beside here. No, that has to go 90 degrees. We would need a small one then. Let's go ahead and grab a small one real quick. Go ahead and grab you. Just take it away. I can move it across here really easy. You gonna let me do it? Maybe up there. There you go. Then will you let me do that? There we go. That will work right there. Go ahead and grab ourselves some shafts, hopefully. We have some right here. Go ahead and bring that out. I guess it would be 2 blocks, right? Or is that the right area there? No, we'd want 2 blocks at least. Then I think we need a small cog for this, actually. Do we have one more small? We are out of smalls. I'll have to go ahead and grab a small here in a second. Either way, let's go ahead and set up our 16. So go ahead and go like that. Then here. Then hopefully up there. I need some kind of placement blocks here. I have nothing that I need. that. Get some more of these in place, and we'll have to set all the directions to make sure everything's going to work okay. But you'll have to set that up for pretty much every recipe. Basically, we just need a small cog to connect right here. Then we have actual rotational force into the thing, and it should work just fine after that point. And let's go to, I guess, recipe on that. We should have a small cog right here. Go ahead and grab that recipe, and that should get this working. I'll have to kind of see how much of our stress is going to cause here. We'll see in a second. Still looking pretty good here. It's not too bad at all. Go ahead and get this out of here. I do have an axe, but I just have a wooden axe right now, so it's almost like, why bother switching to a wooden axe to break this stuff? So that's the thing. The first recipe I want to go and grab, though, I don't even want to grab that, though, but it's going to give us 4 fluid containers of creosote. That'll just fill up my inventory, so I'm not going to grab that. I want to go ahead and make this here. It's called Storage Terminal, and it's from a mod called Simple Storage, I think. Simple Storage mod. So not too hard to make, but this is the terminal. So let's go ahead and see if we can set up that recipe. It'd be this right here. Actually, we should set up the directions first. We won't need the corners, so let's get rid of that. Do that. They kind of have to go all to a central point is the way it works. So it's a little strange, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Maybe something like that. Then we'd want you to go in there. You down's fine. That's fine. That's all going one way. This one's a little dorky, so let's go that way. Down, then we'll send you over there. And that should work. That should work just fine, actually. Let's try that. Sweet, get everything into place, just like so. Grab that, not the meringue. Let's go ahead and grab our framed glass here. Do this recipe, and that should work, hopefully. There you go. So that'll kind of all go to a central point. If I had a chest down there or a depot, it would actually pick up the item. But it doesn't really matter. I'll drop it on the ground either way, and should be quite fine. What is the second recipe? There's another one called for the inventory connector, and that was the item pipe. So should be super simple, and it is pretty cool. Like, look at that. That is this cool little crafting system. So we got that puppy. That is good. Then we'll go ahead and make our second one here. We shouldn't have to change anything for this, so that is good. Then our 4 item pipe. My inventory is a complete mess right now. But anyway, hopefully that's going to work. It is going to work. And yeah, our stress looks pretty good here. So we should have some level of inventory system now. It's going to be a pretty basic one. We can't craft inside this thing, so it is a little limited. We'll read about it there in a second, but I just want to get it all crafted up here and get these crafters going because we're going to be using them a lot probably move forward here. Anyway, that is cool. It is all finished, and there we go. We got this thing. Awesome. Let's go ahead and grab these things. These things are like trims. If you ever used storage doors, they basically just act like cables. How's this doing too? Go ahead and grab that real quick and drop that in there. So we're actually making more steel. Is that enough to finish the quest too? Yeah, I had a steel quest as well. So that's cool. I don't have any space for that stuff either. So let's move that out of there right now. Now, my understanding of how this works too is actually pretty simple. I think we can just like put that there, then put this here. I think this will connect to everything. I just want to see if it's going to see like this vexing down here. So if I go here and hit vexing, yeah, see, it actually connects to everything. Kind of read it here too. It's kind of neat. So the simple storage allows you to have easier access to your chests, drawers, and other inventories. While you will not be able to craft, auto craft, or auto import export using the simple storage, it is inexpensive and convenient, right? So super simple there. But you read the second one here. Go ahead and head down to this one. The inventory connector will allow your simple storage to interact with any blocks that are touching each other or connected via inventory trim, which acts like a cable. So basically, I can stack chests here. I don't know the range on the thing, but I should be able to like add more chests on this side here and add more storage. As long as one of the chests is touching there, I think we're good to go. So it actually looks really cool and super simple to set this puppy up. Actually, completely did that wrong too. I want the chest, man. Just give me some chest. There you go. Awesome. And then I'd be able to do like storage. Oh, that is totally wrong. I need to go ahead and make myself a proper axe. Anyway, that's good there. Awesome. Then that's good. Then I could have like another layer up here, right? There you go. Then if I go ahead and put like these item pipe up here, it should see the pipe. You can see it right there. And we have our sorting kind of different settings in here too, right? So I can't really read what that's saying. By amount, by name. This is sort by amount, by name, all that stuff. So I guess I'd want amount. Then we have ascending, descending, standard search, auto search, standard search keep. I don't know what those ones mean. I know what JI means. That means it'll match with this, right? So if I go say like trim, right? So if I wanted to make some more of that trim, just like this here. Yeah, it'd be right here. It just searches both at the same time. So it searches here and over here at the same time. That's usually what I leave it on for most things. AE like controls. Pull one item, shift right click. Transfer one item, Control Shift right click. That's actually pretty cool too, actually. What is the other one? Refine storage light controls, pull one item, middle click, transfer one item, shift middle click. So you can choose which one you're used to when you're working with refined or AE2. Or you use vanilla controls. I'll leave it on EE. Which one am I more comfortable with? Probably I've been using a lot of refined recently, but we're going to be using AE in this pack. So I'm going to leave it on AE so I get used to it. So anyway, really cool little simple storage network. And I'll just make it so I can access all my stuff and search for it really easy. Then I can just move the items down here and start crafting with it instead of having to dig through every kind of, you know what I mean, every chest here, and just kind of come through here, find that stuff. The only thing I wish you could make it taller. If you could make it taller, it'd be amazing, but it is what it is. It's what we have. And now we have at least some level of inventory system. I'll be able to kind of get rid of these chests over here, kind of combine them over there. So that is really cool. That's awesome. And I feel like we made a ton of progress today. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.